Hello, welcome back, and welcome if you're new here. Today we're reacting to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 17. Last time we left off with the filler episode. That was fun. That was really fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't. It was probably the most boring episode out of all of Season 5, and that's saying something. So, it was cool, I guess, seeing Nejire, but Nejire didn't even do anything. I guess it was cool seeing Sue and what's her name, Uraka do stuff. I guess that was cool. But we didn't need it. It was basically like it felt exactly like that one Froppy episode that we had back with the internships. With the internships, it was basically almost exactly like that. So it was just like, it's what it didn't need to exist. I guess it was a movie tie-in, but a movie tie-in as in the 10 seconds of post-credit afterwards like ties in. Okay, so yeah, so it didn't really do it for me. As for like actual story, I don't remember what happened last time. We were at Endeavor's agency. He talked something. They were trying to keep up with him, I think. Something like that. Basically Endeavor was just like, yeah, you guys can be at my agency and I'll train you guys like one-on-one, almost like one-on-one. But you guys are gonna have to keep up with me. And I think that's kind of basically what happened last time. Now we have dinner at the Todoroki family, I'm pretty sure, for these 2 episodes. So yeah, that's really fun. I know I'm behind on my recording. I think this was supposed to be out Friday. So sorry, it's Monday. I'm recording this. Yeah, so sorry about that. I didn't mean to delay it this much, but I just didn't want to record. So I just didn't. But yeah, I guess let's just get into it. In 3, 2, 1. The start of a new year. At Todoroki's invitation, we went to the work studies. Some more recap, okay. I love Bakugo, how he eats. Okay, so there's a burglar, I guess. All 3 of them are just locked on, trying to get to it fastest. But Endeavor just appears in front of them. Midori looks really cute right there. She's like, Endeavor just constantly getting calls in. Even impromptu things like that. And then they just arrived at the scene. Burn in. So going back to the book. Yep, the book. The Liberation Army. Oh, it's her name is, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, it's Fuyumi, right? Yeah, I bet Endeavor doesn't get calls from his children that often. She's nice. I really like her. The hellish Todoroki family. Yeah, this is a really good arc for Endeavor, though. Yeah. Todoroki eating the soba. Yeah. I really don't like all this. But yeah, then she gets in front of him. He's already 5. And he hits her. Flashback to this scene. That was done really good. That was done really cool. Like, I don't. I'll talk about it later, I guess. It's like this whole situation is very loaded, and I have a lot of thoughts on it. But I do think it's a really interesting character arc thing for Endeavor, though. It's kind of like a flashback. Him with an actual beard, though. See, I really like Fiyumi because she wants the family back together, but she isn't trying to force it. She knows that each person here has their own trauma and is taking it one step at a time. It's like I feel like everyone in the situation also, like, I'm getting kind of into it, but like everyone in the situation, especially like Naoto, Todoroki, Fuyumi, and Rei, I feel like how like they're all dealing with this in their own way, and I think every single one of them is valid. I feel like Natsuo, his name is Natsuo, right? Yeah, I think he's really valid in this way, like when he says all this, but yeah. I feel like every single one of them is valid. I think I did kind of basically say that earlier on. We had them doing like the dinner, like one of the first episodes of this season. But like I don't like Endeavor as a person, but I love him so much as a character because he's so complicated and he has so many different like aspects to him. Now, he wants to be All Might, but he kind of can't. Yeah, be your be the symbol of peace, but be a different symbol. You can't be All Might. No one can be All Might, not even Deku. So, oh, so they have their own lodging. That's kind of cool. Bakugo, I love him with the headband. I love her. I don't like how I I mean, it's coming from a manga reader, so like I always expected Burnin's hair to be like Endeavor's and just like constantly like flowing, but like hers is just like static, like it's always staying the same place, and I don't like that. I love Bakugo with his hair pulled back, and they're both just ignoring Bakugo. Oh, they're both really banged up. Like this whole time as they're dealing with the villains, he's like just training them. Like his reaction time is insane. Yeah, like then Shoto said, Today's never taking over Endeavor." Yeah, you can, or whatever he said, but you know, and are all out of breath again. Let's go. Back to their house. They have a pretty decently sized house. It's a pretty big house. I love her. They've never met her. They've never met his siblings. She knows all about them. Shochi's just like, I'm going to my room. They're all ignoring Bakugo again. I know. She's an elementary school teacher. I love her. Bakugo's like super slouched. Natsu's very. It's weird calling him Natsu because fairy tale, but like them two get along so well, and Cho's just like okay, and Bakugo's just like, why are you guys ignoring me? Don't analyze the food. The anime food. Oh, did I eat your food too? Both Bakugo and Deku. 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 And not. Mm. They're both like the tension here is insane. It's a really complicated situation that there isn't really one answer to. You can't say like, oh, they're feeling the way they feel is wrong. You can't really say that in this situation. Hmm. Hmm. Even though it was from his mom, it was caused by his dad, so he views it as it's coming from. Like all of them are making moves to um, improve the situation. I really like that. Even her. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. The way it goes and then like her face completely overlays with Fuyumi's. And no one's asking you to forgive him. I love it. And Natsu's overhearing it. Is he hearing it too? This episode's been going on for a long time. Okay, it's almost over. Yeah, Toya. I'm not gonna say anything on that though, because that's not been explained yet. I don't think. So a few days earlier. Is this who I think it is? Is it twice? I think it's twice. No, it's not. I don't remember who that is. I really don't. But yeah. Yeah, so like like the first half or whatever of this episode, I didn't really have a lot to say. Just because it was kind of just like the same thing we got the episode before last. And there's not really a lot I can talk about, I guess. I really like, I guess, how they all kept trying to keep up with him, but like Endeavor was just way too fast. And the whole time he's like giving them pointers, I guess, like on what to improve. I get like a little. Then he's like, yeah, you guys need to rest. So go back to the dorm, not the dorms, but the Endeavor agency has dorms, whatever. Yeah, and Fuyumi calls him, like calls him and it's like, hey, let's all have dinner or whatever. And like I assume Endeavor does not get calls from anyone in his family at all. Like even like Shoto, you just see it's like a line of messages from Endeavor and Shoto not responding. So yeah, I really like this. Like I already know this. I remember a lot of the Todoroki. Like I don't remember like any of the Endeavor Agency arc besides like the stuff that concerns the Todoroki family. I remember a lot of that for some reason. But I really like this. Like Endeavor's like, I keep having this dream. My wife and children look like they're having fun around the dinner table. And you see Fuyumi, Natsu, Shoto, and Shoto kind of looks like he's smiling, but he's not really. And then Rei, I think her name is, laughing together about silly things, savoring the small happinesses. But I'm never at the dinner table, and I really like that. Like I don't know why, but I just really do. But yeah. So then they all end up going to dinner at their house. Like it's a pretty big house. Like this is like a Soma estate house. If you know what that's a reference to. Yeah. I love her. She's not one of my favorite characters. But I am warming up to her a lot. Yeah, I love how Midoriya is just like being like very proper, like, hi, my name's Zuki Midoriya, I'm Todoroki's classmate, and like super like formal. Shoto's just like, I don't want to be here, I'm going to my room. And Bakugo is just like, I don't think he wants attention right now. Like he's an angry Pomeranian, we already know that, but I can't really read him right now. He's just being Bakugo. Like what is Bakugo doing here? I don't understand. I think it is because no one's paying attention to him. But yeah, I love him. Yeah, so they all have dinner. Natsu. Okay, so it is Natsuo. Okay. Yeah, so he's a college student. I really like him too. He's really interesting in this entire situation because he's just like he's just kind of there until like he's addressed, and Natsu's like, oh, you, Fumi's like, you cook too. And I love Shoto just like a blank look on his face like, wait, I ate your food too? But he's like, I'm not sure, my food was heavily seasoned, so Endeavor might have stopped you. Like, and I love how like even Bakugo is just like, what? And he's just like, oh, I didn't even realize. Like I did say earlier, I do think Natsuo is valid here, but like, yeah, he's antagonizing Endeavor, and it's like, yeah, I think Endeavor's done enough stuff to be worthy of being antagonized, but I feel Natsuo is kind of seeing it only from one perspective. Like I think he's kind of like, we can never move on from this, we can never, it can never be any way different from this. I don't know, it's kind of weird to read Natsuo. But yeah, Fuyumi's just got like, I want to give everything a second chance. Like I think we can do this. I want my family back together. And Endeavor wants that too, but he's not kind of fully vocalizing it. Like he's thinking about it, he's like dreaming about it, but he's not fully vocalizing it yet. And Shoto's just like, I just want to watch what ends up happening, and I love that. So then, what can I do for my family after all this time? And he's at memorial-ish thing for Toya Todoroki. I'm not going to go into that though, for reasons. But yeah, that's all I have for this episode. I guess I'll see you guys next time, and bye.